On the auspicious day of Basant, it gives us great joy to welcome among us most respected Chairman Celebrations Committee, Honorable former President of India, Shri Ram Nath Kovind ji, respected Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, dignitaries, guests, and dear brothers and sisters present at Kanha Shanti Vanam, as well as those joining us virtually from around the world to the Adi Shakti Mahotsav, the celebrations of the 152nd birth anniversary of Pujya Shri Ramchandraji Maharaj of Fatehgarh, affectionately known as Lalaji Maharaj. This Mahotsav celebrates the life and teachings of this great saint who was born on Basant Panchami, the 2nd of February, 1873. The great spiritual personality who gave to the world unparalleled discoveries through his spiritual research and brought back to humanity the long forgotten art of transmission of the Upanishadic Pranasya Pranaha, the Adi Shakti itself. An embodiment of moderation, toleration, and devotion, he ushered in a new era of yogic training through Pranahuti, thus laying the foundation of changing humanity itself. These celebrations are part of the year-long 125th birth anniversary celebrations of Pujya Babuji Maharaj, his beloved disciple who gave the organization the name Sri Ramchandra Mission after his beloved master. The hierarchy of masters of Sahaj Marg have offered to the world their profound wisdom and guidance to spiritual seekers over the years, enabling and ennobling one and all on the journey towards the source. These spiritual scientists of heartfulness have given unprecedented insights of reality to thirsty souls seeking true knowledge. We are happy to announce today a few books that are being released in multiple languages for spiritual seekers all over. The first book being released today is Revered Daaji's latest magnum opus, The Power of Paradox, in English. I now request beloved Daaji, Shri Ram Nath Kovind ji and Shri Shekhawat ji to please release the books on the Adi Shakti Mahotsav. In this unique treatise, The Power of Paradox, Revered Daaji has offered us an exploration of 27 everyday paradoxes combined with spiritual and scientific inquiry. Helmed with the heartfulness way of living, the practices are intended to help clear the mind and unburden the emotions of the heart, helping one make sense of the world as one goes deeper into the realms of the heart. Shri Ram Nath Kovind ji, who is present with us today, has remarked on the book on how these insights empower us to find inner peace amidst life's dualities, offering a timeless path to clarity and resilience in our complex world. We are happy to announce the release of the next book, Complete Works of Ramachandra Lalaji Maharaj. Today, we are releasing this book, Volume 3 in the language Malayalam and Volume 4 in the language Hindi, thus taking Lalaji's wisdom to more and more seekers across multiple language-speaking areas. Volume 3 and Volume 4 offer us an insight into Pujya Sri Lalaji Maharaj's works and his writings. The next book that we are releasing today is one of revered Daaji's magnum opuses that has taken the world by storm, that offers us a glimpse into the 13 chakras of the spiritual anatomy. Today, we are releasing spiritual anatomy in the languages Kannada and Telugu. We are also happy to announce the next 2 books that we are releasing today. Another of revered Daaji's books, offering guidance to all caregivers of young children. The Wisdom Bridge is being released today in the language Tamil. We are also releasing another book, The Eternal Eye, in Marathi. We urge all brothers and sisters to avail this opportunity to find the guidance of the Masters in our native languages and pick up our copies from Books and More or order them online at hfnlife.com. Heartfulness is a way of life, an approach to truly living every moment, guided by the divine presence within the heart. The practices of Sahaj Marg have been slowly transforming lives of thousands across the world over the last more than 75 years. And over the last 10 years, the Heartfulness Way, under the leadership and guidance of beloved Daaji, has set about transforming hearts one by one. In this unparalleled expansion of consciousness, this journey of service has brought the epithet, the silent change maker, to revered Daaji. It gives us great joy to share with one and all today a glimpse into these last 10 years of heartfulness and the silent revolution that is creating a ripple across the world, in all spheres of life. Let us all together now watch a short film on 10 years of heartfulness under the leadership of beloved Daaji.
Every great journey often begins with a single step. Every great tree grows from a single seed. Every great movement often has its origin in the actions of one person. Sri Ramchandra Fatehgarh, affectionately known as Lalaji, is revered as the founding figure of the spiritual tradition that evolved into Sahaj Marg. Under the Sri Ramchandra mission, established by Lalaji's disciple and successor, Babuji Maharaj of Shahjahanpur in 1945. Babuji emphasized simplicity in spiritual practice. Sahaj Marg focused on personal transformation through meditation, cleaning techniques, and a connection with the inner self, guided by the support of a spiritual guide. One core founding principle of Sahaj Marg was that no fee would ever be charged for spiritual training, as Babuji considered it a basic human right. Over the decades, Sri Ramchandra Mission continued to evolve to meet the changing needs of its practitioners and society. After Babuji's passing in 1983, the mission's second president and spiritual guide, Sri Parthasarthi Rajgopalachari, lovingly known as Chariji, of Chennai, played a pivotal role in modernizing and expanding its reach. Sahaj Marg inspired the Heartfulness movement under the leadership of Kamlesh Patel, affectionately known as Daaji, the spiritual guide since Chariji's passing in 2014. Under Daaji's guidance, Heartfulness has made the practice of Sahaj Marg even more inclusive and universal. It represents a life guided by the wisdom and intuition of the heart. It has retained the essence of Sahaj Marg while simplifying its presentation to appeal to contemporary seekers. Under Daaji's guidance, Heartfulness has reached over 160 countries with millions of practitioners and 16,000 volunteer trainers. Since 2014, Daaji has been guiding the establishment of Kanha Shanti Vanam. Located near Hyderabad, India, Kanha Shanti Vanam is the global headquarters of the Heartfulness Institute and one of the largest meditation spaces in the world. Kanha Shanti Vanam is more than a meditation center. It is a thriving community with residential areas, farms, schools, a pottery studio, a wellness center, and a medical center. Kanha welcomes visitors from across the globe. Regular programs, retreats, and workshops are held for individuals, institutions, families, professionals, and students, each tailored to address specific needs. These include sessions on stress management, leadership development, emotional resilience, and family harmony. Daaji's vision for Kanha includes not just spiritual growth, but also ecological preservation. Spread over 1,400 acres of what was earlier barren land, one of the hallmark initiatives at Kanha is the large-scale forestation project. Over 1 million trees have been planted across the campus, transforming it into a verdant oasis. One of India's largest plant nurseries and India's only plant tissue culture lab dedicated solely to the preservation of endangered tree species has also been set up here. The trees conserved here include rare species from the rainforests of the Western Ghats. The campus has won countless awards and recognition for its greening activities. Sustainability is another focus area. The campus features rainwater harvesting systems and reservoirs to ensure efficient water management while replenishing local groundwater resources. Renewable energy sources such as solar power are utilized to reduce the campus's carbon footprint. Kanha Shanti Vanam also features training facilities for various sports, including badminton, cricket, squash, volleyball, athletics, and more. The world's first Inner Peace Museum has been established at Kanha, which features artwork of both established and upcoming artists. Kanha has also emerged as a venue for music concerts featuring world-renowned musicians and singers. Daaji has ensured that the learnings from the establishment of Kanha Shanti Vanam are freely shared with all. He has established the Forests by Heartfulness initiative, which has already led to the forestation of over 10,000 acres of land. Forests by Heartfulness is currently foresting 2,000 acres of arid land in Madhya Pradesh. In Gujarat, it is greening 8 culturally significant sites. It is also working to restore the ecological balance in over 750 square kilometers of the Aravalli Hills, spanning 3 states of India. Future projects of Forests by Heartfulness include forestation in Dubai and Belize. Daaji has also encouraged Heartfulness volunteers to conduct collaborative programs with schools and educational institutions that equip students with relaxation, meditation, digital detox, and stress management tools. Over 800,000 youngsters have already participated in these programs. Another landmark initiative that Daaji pioneered was the Ekatm Abhiyan, launched in 2023. Under this ongoing program, Heartfulness volunteers visit remote villages and impart free yoga and meditation training. They also guide people in best practices in the fields of mother and child care, de-addiction, and agriculture. Over 70,000 villages and 10 million people have been part of this so far.
Heartfulness advocates engaging with the world and trying to make it a better place.
In 2024, Heartfulness partnered with the Government of India to host the Global Spirituality Mahotsav. A long-cherished dream of Daaji, this event was a vibrant celebration of unity, spirituality, and human transformation. It brought together all major religions, spiritual leaders, and practitioners from across the world to explore the theme of world peace through inner peace. Through workshops, meditative sessions, cultural performances, and insightful dialogues, the Mahotsav served as a platform to deepen spiritual awareness and foster a global sense of interconnectedness. These are just a few of the Heartfulness initiatives for the betterment of society. The past 10 years of Heartfulness have been a testament to the transformative power of meditation and heart-based living. Under the guidance of Daaji, the Heartfulness movement continues to grow and bring love and light to hearts across the world.
लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु.
This is the journey of only 10 years. Let us all make a prayerful intention within our hearts to make this journey of 10 years grow multifold and manyfold with the efforts of all of us as dedicated volunteers of the great masters. We are together celebrating the Adi Shakti Mahotsav today, celebrating the advent of the art of yogic transmission that was rediscovered and gifted to humanity by Samarth Guru Pujya Shri Ramchandraji Maharaj of Fatehgarh, affectionately called Lalaji Maharaj. I now respectfully request Revered Daaji, Chairman Celebrations Committee, Honorable former President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovindji, and Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, to please unveil the inaugural plaque of the Adi Shakti Mahotsav. It is our great privilege to have amongst us at Kanha Shanti Vanam today the august presence of most honored and respected Honorable former President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovindji, and Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji. I now request Secretary Shri Ramchandra Mission, Shri Uma Shankar Bajpai ji, retired IPS, to please come to the dais and felicitate our honored guests. We are happy to share with one and all that today's felicitation is most unique, as our respected guests are being presented with paintings that come from the Inner Peace Museum at Kanha Shanti Vanam. This painting is of the Brahma Kamal with an inscription from one of the messages from beloved Babuji Maharaj. We are happy that our guests carry back with us a piece of the Inner Peace Museum. I now request Revered Daaji, Global Guide Heartfulness, to please deliver the inaugural address of the Adi Shakti Mahotsav.
Pranams. Most honored and respected, our dear elder brother, honorable respected former President of India, Ramnath Kovindji, Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, and all those dignitaries present here, all the participants who are here as well as who have joined us virtually, thank you. Often I receive this question, what is this Adi Shakti? Adi means original, one that prevailed before the creation, energy that was responsible to kick-start this universe. That is Adi Shakti. And from this came the word Samadhi, Samadhi. When we attain the original state, regain our original status within, it's Samadhi. Samadhi is possible under heartfulness way of practice in a very simple way, through dhyan. Now we have to understand in real sense what this dhyan is all about. Most of you are familiar, but for the advantage of those who are not, I'd like to repeat this. The dhyan and the word in English meditation are not the same. They do not convey the same essence. Dhyan in Sanskrit, if you split this, sandhi, it is di plus yan. You will see this word, the little letter di, is repeated twice in Gayatri Mantra. Di mahi diyo yona prachodayat. What does it mean? Di means ultimate wisdom. So we have understood the first part. Yan means a vehicle. Vehicle that transports us to attain that ultimate wisdom is dhyan. How are we going to propel this vehicle, give energy to this vehicle so that it can rise, traversing through various levels of consciousness and attain that highest original state? It is possible only through pranahuti, Adi Shakti. Adi Guru Pujya Lalaji Maharaj, who rediscovered this technique of transmitting this to one and all, deserving it or not, believer of God or not, imparted this pranahuti without discrimination and without any financial engagements. It is freely available. Sit wherever you are, whenever you feel like, meditate. Invite this prayerfully and see the magic of transmission, how it transports us, how it transforms us also, enabling and ennobling. It's a matter of experience. Scientifically speaking, those who are research scientists here, those who have the capacity to experiment, I would like such experiments to go on in your laboratories, in hospitals where MRI and fMRI machines are. Try different systems. We have hundreds of meditation systems in India, as well as outside as well. Make them go through this and measure the results of such meditation. Comparative study must be done. Spirituality should be also looked at from a scientific angle so that youngsters can be motivated to experience. Because belief is one thing, experiencing is yet another thing. When we experience, then all the doubts will disappear. And that will form the foundation of our spiritual life. Once we experience that profound peace that emanates because of this Adi Shakti. Lalaji Maharaj used to say there are 4 states of progress, traversing through various levels of awareness, arising from vachik knowledge, meaning something that we receive from our elders through speeches, writings, interactions. They are spoken. Second level is yatharth knowledge, worth having through experiences. Third level is tadrupa, where you become one with the knowledge giver, God. And to remain in that state continuously is the 4th level called Turiyatit. Babuji described it in a different way. He said when we follow religion with faith, with Shraddha, it's the beginning of our journey. Swami Vivekananda used to say, it is good to be born in a religion, but it's a curse to die in a religion. What did he mean by that? He meant to say, don't remain imprisoned in the walls of religion. Go beyond the religion. It's difficult to understand. But when we ponder over it, religions are all about dogmas and belief systems. They have to be actualized, experienced through the practice. And transcend into the realms of spirituality, adhyatmikta. That too should be transcended, he said, to reality. Your own restlessness to go further will take you further up into bliss and beyond bliss. And he says we cannot describe what happens later. In all this, simply put, dogmas and beliefs can be strengthened with our personal experiences. Having experienced something, we like to become that experience. Having enjoyed the hospitality of a very wealthy friend, you have experienced the wealthy or generous, very luxurious hospitality of a person. But deep down you will say, I wish I was also as rich. So divine experiences can be great, but to become divine is yet another matter. Having gained such a status, experiencing and then becoming, we go beyond becoming into a state of being. And finally, we renunciate even that. It happens automatically. We don't have to make any effort. Our only job as the seekers of spirituality, meditate in the morning, rejuvenate through cleaning process in the evening, offer a prayer just before you go to bed, and that's enough. This is a very simple path propelled by this Adi Shakti, and this is what we are celebrating. And thank you for joining us. I'm really grateful to Shekhawatji for coming despite of his such a busy schedule. He landed at 1 o'clock in the morning at Kanha, hardly any sleep. Came here very early again at just around 6, and now he'll be pushing off very soon also. मैंने उनको बताया इतना क्यों तकलीफ उठा के आए हैं, कि प्रॉमिस दिया है. But I wish you also understand, when promises can hurt people and hurt yourself, you can always break your promise. If you see the problems, Raja Dasrath, he ended up promising undeserving wife Kaikeyi, and you all know the consequences. उनका घमंड इतना था, प्राण जाए पर वचन नहीं जाए. वचन दे दिया और एक को बर्बाद कर दिया राम को. So, in महाभारत भी भीष्म ने क्या बताया? हस्तिनापुर को प्रोटेक्ट करूंगा, प्रॉमिस दिया है मैंने. बेवकूफ बन गया. ये प्रॉमिसेस को भूल जाओ अब. वर्क इन द नाउ. अभी क्या करना चाहिए? Such a young man who is leading Ministry of Culture and Education, tourism. We need his energy. We need him to be healthy and lead a long life. He should not waste in having late night sleep and waking up and running around. He should be more at peace, so that he can serve our nation better. Ramnath Kovindji, our chairperson, he has been chairing this celebration, and we are very grateful. Ministry of Culture had sponsored earlier our World Spiritual Mahotsav, where more than 500 religio-spiritual yogic organizations came together under this roof. And this Adi Shakti Mahotsav is also sponsored by the same ministry, and we are grateful to them. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Daaji. It is now my privilege to invite Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, to please address all of us.
पूज्य लालाजी के जन्म जयंती अवसर पर आयोजित इस आदिशक्ति महोत्सव में हम सब के बीच में उपस्थित परम श्रद्धेय पूजनीय दाजी, हम सब के बीच में उपस्थित भारत के पूर्व राष्ट्रपति श्रद्धेय रामनाथ कोविंद जी, अपनी चित्त शक्ति को जागृत कर व्यष्टि के कल्याण से समष्टि के कल्याण के निमित्त स्वयं के उत्थान के लिए यहाँ एकत्रित शारीरिक रूप से और बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग जो वर्चुअली जुड़े हैं, मैं उन सब के हृदय में आसीन चित्त शक्ति को प्रणाम करता हूं, आप सबका अभिवादन करता हूं। दाजी अभी कह रहे थे कि मैं रात को बहुत कष्ट उठा करके यहां आया। लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि उससे पहले जो उन्होंने कहा कि दैट इनर पीस, द आदि शक्ति, वो शायद शारीरिक कष्टों से और सब शरीर के सोने और जागने इन सब से कहीं परे है। द इनर पीस विच आई हैव रियलाइज्ड हियर टुडे इज मच मच बियॉन्ड जो शारीरिक कष्ट मैंने उठाया है उससे। आज हम सब यहां एक ऐसे आदि पुरुष, एक ऐसे चैतन्य पुरुष की जन्म जयंती के अवसर पर एकत्रित हुए हैं जिन्होंने अपने जीवन से एक सहज मार्ग को, एक ऐसे अनूठे मार्ग को प्रतिपादित किया, एक ऐसी धारा को सृजित किया जिसने अब तक विश्व भर में लाखों लाखों के जीवन को परिवर्तित करने का ऐसा अनूठा काम किया है। भारतीय मनीषा में प्रारंभ से ही सृष्टि के सत्य को जानने, खोजने और स्वयं तत्व के साक्षात्कार की अपने आप को जानने का चिंतन के मूल में रखा गया था। विश्व के इतिहास को, विश्व के डेवलपमेंटल हिस्ट्री को यदि हम देखें तो हम पाएंगे कि जब विश्व के सभी देश, सारी सभ्यताएं भौतिक विकास के पृष्ठों पर शुरुआत के अक्षर लिख रही थी, आज से हजारों वर्ष पूर्व, तब भी भारत में हमारे ऋषि, हमारे मनीषी, हमारे मंत्र दृष्टा सत्य की खोज और जीवन के यथार्थ को जानने के लिए चिंतन और मनन ऐसा कर रहे थे। वैदिक ऋचाओं से लेकर के वेदांग तक, उपनिषदों से लेकर के पुराण तक, गीता के ज्ञान से लेकर के शंकराचार्य के द्वैत तक, भारतीय मनीषियों ने रामकृष्ण परमहंस से लेकर के विवेकानंद तक, पूज्य लालाजी से लेकर के बाबूजी तक और बाद में दाजी तक, सभी लोगों ने जीवन के इस यथार्थ या सत्य की खोज और मानव जीवन के उद्देश्य को प्राप्त करने के मार्ग को किसी न किसी रूप में प्रतिपादित किया है। ज्ञान क्या है और मनुष्य की वास्तविकता क्या है, सत्य क्या है और जीवन का उद्देश्य क्या है, यह प्रश्न जिस दिन व्यक्ति के मस्तिष्क में उदित होता है, उसी के साथ यह सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन की यात्रा प्रारंभ होती है। दिखने में मार्ग सरल तो लगता है कि अपने आप को जानना, लेकिन अंततः since it is connected with the detachment of the physical world, sometimes it becomes very difficult. लेकिन यहां इस पवित्र सुरम्य वातावरण में जहां ईश्वरीय तत्व साक्षात रूप से मौजूद है, लाखों लोगों ने जो यहां ध्यान किया है, उससे जो ऊर्जा संकलित यहां संचित हुई है, ये इस कठिनाई को, इस डिटैचमेंट को, इस सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन को, वेयर यू कैन ब्रैकेटाइज योर एग्जिस्टेंस एंड रियलाइज द फिजिकल वर्ल्ड and duties related to physical world and your spiritual entity. You can differentiate clearly between these two, can be realized easily with the Sahaj Gyan Yoga. आध्यात्मिकता भारत के चिंतन का, जैसा मैंने कहा कि मूल तत्व है, उसका मूलाधार है और हम सब मूल रूप से आध्यात्मिक हैं। संपूर्ण प्रकृति में ईश्वरीय तत्व विद्यमान है। ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वम या सर्व खल्विदं ब्रह्म जो कल्पना हमारे मनीषियों ने की, यह हमें एक इस ऐसी चेतना और एक उत्तरदायित्व के भाव का सृजन करती है। तभी हमारे ऋषियों ने, हमारे मनीषियों ने प्रकृति के प्रत्येक तत्व को, घटक को, उसके प्रति हमारा उत्तरदायित्व का भाव बना रहे, सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बनी रहे, इस दृष्टिकोण को से सामान्य मानवी को के मन में उत्तरदायित्व के भाव का सृजन करने के लिए उसे धर्म के साथ में जोड़ने का विधान किया। प्रकृति का प्रत्येक घटक जो हमारे जीवन के लिए आवश्यक है, जीवन प्रदान करता है, उसकी सस्टेनेबिलिटी बनी रहे। आज जब इस विषय पर हम चर्चा करते हैं और एक ऐसे वातावरण में, एक ऐसे पवित्र स्थान पर जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी के दृष्टिकोण से एक आदर्श हो सकता है, हमारे ऋषियों मनीषियों ने सहज रूप से लोगों को इसके साथ जोड़ने की परिकल्पना की थी। जो कुछ देता है उसे देवता मानने का विधान किया था। जल जीवन देता है, जल के स्रोतों को देव के रूप में पूजने का विधान किया। पर्वत हमें औषधियां देते हैं, पर्वतों को देव के रूप में पूजने का विधान किया गया। माता पिता जन्म देते हैं, उन्हें देव के रूप में पूजने का विधान किया गया। वृक्ष हमें फल देते हैं, वायुमंडल के शुद्धिकरण के लिए काम करते हैं, उन्हें देव के रूप में पूजने का विधान किया गया। गौ माता दूध देती है, उसको देव के रूप में पूजने का विधान किया गया। जो कुछ देता है वो देवता है। और जो कुछ देता है उसके साथ में सहज संबंध स्थापित करने के दृष्टिकोण से उसे रक्षा सूत्र बांधने की व्यवस्था की गई। आकार के चलते हुए रक्षा सूत्र जहां बांधना संभव नहीं था, उन पर्वतों को, नदियों को परिक्रमा के मार्ग से, माध्यम से उन्हें बांधने की, उनके साथ एक सहज संबंध स्थापित करने की कल्पना की गई, ताकि सामान्य मानवी के जीवन में, सामान्य मानवी के चिंतन में, मनीषा में उनके प्रति उत्तरदायित्व का भाव बना रहे। और ये उत्तरदायित्व का भाव, सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी जब कम होना प्रारंभ हुई, उसके चलते हुए आज पूरा विश्व जिस संकट के दौर से गुजर रहा है, क्लाइमेट चेंज के इंपैक्ट जिस तरह से दिखाई दे रहे हैं, और उसके साथ साथ में इसके कारण से, या इस मटीरियलिस्टिक वर्ल्ड को ही सब कुछ मानने के चलते हुए जिस तरह से इस भौतिकवाद की को प्राथमिकता देने के चलते हुए जिस तरह की आपाधापी के स्थिति से आज विश्व के अनेक लोग गुजर रहे हैं, विच इज इंपैक्टिंग द मेंटल हेल्थ, and it is becoming the biggest challenge for the humanity all across the world, उसका समाधान अगर कहीं है तो वो हमारे ऋषियों मनीषियों द्वारा सुझाए गए इस सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन के मार्ग में है। भारत के ऋषियों ने इस बात की कल्पना अनेक 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 शताब्दियों पहले की थी कि प्रत्येक घटक में ईश्वरीय तत्व विद्यमान है, और विज्ञान को उस तक पहुंचने के लिए जेसी बोस का इंतजार करना पड़ा जब उन्होंने कहा कि पौधों में भी जीवन व्याप्त होता है। परिवार, समाज और राष्ट्र के प्रति इस सहज ज्ञान के उदित होने से जो मम का भाव, स्वय का भाव उदित होता है, ये स्वय का भाव ही हमारे समाज को आध्यात्मिक चेतना प्रदान करने का काम करता है। राष्ट्र आज विकास के दौर से गुजर रहा है, और एक बार फिर भारत की आध्यात्मिक चेतना विश्व का नेतृत्व करने की दिशा में आगे बढ़ रही है। जैसे जैसे भारत का सामर्थ्य बढ़ रहा है, इस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के दौर में जब भारत बदलाव के दौर के रास्ते से गुजर रहा है, उस समय में निश्चित ही हमारे आध्यात्मिक चिंतन और चेतना, ये दोनों पूरे विश्व के कल्याण के लिए अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है। आज भारत से निकले हुए ज्ञान, चाहे भारत का योग है, भारत का आध्यात्मिक चिंतन है, भारत का आयुर्वेद है, भारत की जीवन पद्धति है, भारत की चिकित्सा पद्धतियां हैं, इन सब की महत्ता पूरे विश्व भर में जिस तरह से स्थापित हो रही है, इन सब की एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी जिस तरह से पूरे विश्व भर में नए सिरे से गढ़ी जा रही है, उस समय में हम सब का उत्तरदायित्व है कि हम सब राष्ट्र के इस पुनर्निर्माण के काल में, जब भारत की सांस्कृतिक विरासत का सम्मान करते हुए भारत विकसित होने की दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहा है, हम सब सहजता के साथ में इस प्रकृति के प्रति, पर्यावरण के प्रति, राष्ट्र के प्रति, समाज के प्रति, परिवार के प्रति उत्तरदायित्व के भाव के सृजन के लिए हम सब लोग अपने जीवन के यथार्थ और सत्य को समझने के लिए इस स्थान पर मौजूद हैं। मैं ये मानता हूं कि हम सब लोग अत्यंत ही सौभाग्यशाली हैं। अभी एक नोबेल लॉरेट ने दाजी एक पुस्तक में लिखा, एक आर्टिकल लिखा है, और उन्होंने कहा कि किसी विश्व का मार्गदर्शक कोई देश बने, उसके लिए आवश्यक है कि वो उसकी स्वीकार्यता बढ़े। स्वीकार्यता बढ़े उसके लिए आवश्यक है कि वो आर्थिक दृष्टि से प्रगति करे, लेकिन केवल आर्थिक दृष्टि से प्रगति करने वाले देश विश्व के मार्गदर्शक बन सके, ऐसी संभावना नहीं है। उसके लिए यह भी आवश्यक है कि वो सामरिक दृष्टि से शक्तिशाली बने, लेकिन केवल सामरिक दृष्टि से शक्तिशाली देश विश्व का मार्गदर्शक हो न तो स्वीकार्य है न उचित ही। उन्होंने कहा कि इस भौतिक समय में तकनीकी दृष्टि से भी कोई देश अपने आप को सामर्थ्यशाली न बनाएगा तब तक वो विश्व का नेतृत्व करता नहीं हो सकता। लेकिन केवल टेक्नोलॉजी पावर से कोई देश, so many countries in Asia have become the technological powerhouse of the world, but they cannot lead the world globally in this era. The only thing जो किसी का नेतृत्व करने के या मार्गदर्शन करने के योग्य बनाती है, वो उसकी स्पिरिचुअल और कल्चरल पावर है। और जिस तरह से इन तीनों क्षेत्रों में प्रगति करते हुए, आर्थिक दृष्टि से, सामरिक दृष्टि से और तकनीकी के साथ साथ में इन तीनों क्षेत्रों में प्रगति करते हुए भारत, क्योंकि सहज रूप से भारत आध्यात्मिक गुरु या लीडर की भूमिका में विश्व के सामने है, एक ऐसे महत्वपूर्ण समय में जब भारत का ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो रहा है, जैसा विवेकानंद जी ने कहा कि केवल व्यावसायिक, वैज्ञानिक और सामरिक उपलब्धियों के चलते हुए, जो कि बिना आध्यात्मिक चेतना के अर्थहीन है, हम विश्व के नेतृत्वकर्ता नहीं हो सकते। एक ऐसे समर्थ समाज का निर्माण करने की दिशा में हम सब आगे बढ़ें और निश्चित ही ऐसे महत्वपूर्ण कालखंड में, when our country is undergoing era of transformation, the process of self realization, it has become more and more important. आज इस महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर जब हम आदिशक्ति महोत्सव का शुभारंभ कर रहे हैं, मुझे यहाँ आने का सौभाग्य मेरे लिए अपने जीवन के सबसे महत्वपूर्ण और सबसे ज़्यादा सुंदर पलों में से है। मैं श्रद्धेय दाजी को मुझे इस अवसर पर आप सबका साथ में आने, सहभागी होने, इस सुरम्य वातावरण की ऊर्जा को अनुभव करने और इस ध्यान के उत्सव में शरीक होने का अवसर में दिया। मैं हृदयपूर्वक हार्टफुलनेस टीम और श्रद्धेय दाजी का धन्यवाद करते हुए आप सबको बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं देता हूं।
Thank you, sir, for your words of inspiration. It is now our privilege to invite Honorable former President of India and Chairman Celebrations Committee, Shri Ram Nath Kovind ji, to come to the dais and address all of us.
Revered Daaji, Union Minister of Culture and Tourism Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, ladies and gentlemen, all Abhyasis, I am very happy to be here among all of you at this spiritual gathering. This year is very special. We are continuing the 125th birth anniversary commemorative celebrations of Pujya Lalaji Maharaj. At the same time, we are also celebrating a new spiritual renaissance with this special Bhandara, that is the Adi Shakti Mahotsav. Babuji Maharaj once said that India will regain its place in the world and reign supreme as a spiritual leader. We can see that his prophecy is coming true today. I extend my heartfulness gratitude to our beloved Master Daaji for advancing the Heartfulness spiritual movement founded by Pujya Lalaji Maharaj. By furthering this spiritual movement, Daaji is contributing to our national vision of making India a Vishwa Guru or world leader. I would like to express my gratitude to our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, whose culture ministry has been organizing such events as Global Spirituality Mahotsav and Shakti Mahotsav. I also appreciate the efforts of the Union Minister of Culture and Tourism, who spoke before me, who has joined hands with the Heartfulness movement and has supported the movement in many such initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, when the government collaborates with the spiritual organizations, a beautiful synergy is born. This collaboration accelerates spiritual, cultural, and economic development of our citizens. These concentrated efforts give life to India's rich spiritual heritage and its vision of global leadership in the field of spirituality and culture. The Heartfulness movement has always taken a unified approach towards spirituality. I am happy to know that just a few days ago, Daaji launched Ekatma Abhiyan across 8 states throughout India. I think this is the largest and one of a kind outreach initiative to take meditation to the masses. I extend my warmest greetings to beloved Daaji and to thousands of passionate men and women who are taking this Brahma Vidya to the masses. Dear Abhyasis, today we are also celebrating the Adi Mahotsav, Adi Shakti Mahotsav. Let me share a few things about Adi Shakti, though it has been explained in detail by Master Daaji. As we know, Adi Shakti is the primordial power that is ever present, that was present even during the time of creation. Our most unique special yogic transmission, our Pranahuti, which is the hallmark of the Heartfulness tradition, also comes from that same Adi Shakti. This Adi Shakti Mahotsav heralds a new spiritual renaissance. As Daaji very aptly mentioned, this is a great benevolent gift to the humanity. These special spiritual seeds have the potential to transform hearts. Let us try to sow these seeds in the fertile hearts of our friends, family, colleagues, as well as our acquaintances. Let us spread these seeds of spirituality in our schools, colleges, communities, and even through social media. Dear Abhyasis, this year also holds another very special significance. The first World Meditation Day was celebrated on 21st December 2024. The United Nations General Assembly recognized the immense benefits of meditation and passed a resolution to raise awareness about the benefits of meditation. The UN General Assembly acknowledged the link between yoga and meditation as complementary approaches to health and well-being of the human being. Now the UN also affirms the right of everyone to enjoy the highest attainable standard of physical and mental health. This peaceful meditation, as our beloved Daaji often calls it, the mental wellness vaccine has arrived at a time when the world is threatened by wars on multiple fronts. The proliferation of weapons of mass destruction is going on hand in hand with the increasing negativity in human hearts. It feels like we are reliving an era similar to the Mahabharata or the battle between Ram and Ravana. The very survival of our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren is at stake. Dear Abhyasis, it is our responsibility to mitigate the rising tide of negativity across the globe. Let us rise to this occasion and neutralize the negative vibrations of hatred, prejudice, religious bigotry, fanatism, and greed. Let us remove this darkness with the light of love, kindness, acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, and peace. The most effective tool for radiating this positivity of love from every cell of our being is the yogic transmission of pranahuti, which is the energy of Adi Shakti. When the hearts of humanity are aligned, only then can we dream of equality, respect of others' rights, and religious tolerance, global harmony, and understanding. Dear Abhyasis, today mental stress and emotional tension is reaching epidemic proportions. This has led to an alarming increase in diseases across all age groups, nations, and socio-economic levels. Many serious diseases such as cancer, ulcers, hypertension, and diabetes are found to have underlying psychosomatic reasons. In many cases, such diseases can often be traced to the burden of emotional imbalances. Heartfulness, cleaning, and meditation are unparalleled tools in combating these challenges and restoring wholesome well-being for humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heartfulness movement transcends religious and cultural boundaries, making it accessible to people of all backgrounds. Its non-sectarian and experiential nature resonates deeply with the pluralistic ethos. Its emphasis on connecting with one's inner heart and realizing our interconnection with others can foster harmony and understanding among diverse communities. My own experience at the Sadkhol Ashram more than 2 decades back gave me a glimpse of the transformative power of this spiritual practice. And now, even science is increasingly validating the benefits of meditation and the intelligence of the heart. Dear Abhyasis, today we are celebrating the Basant Panchami also. It is the most auspicious divine day dedicated to the goddess of wisdom, Devi Saraswati. This year Basant Panchami also coincides with the birthday anniversary of Lalaji Maharaj, according to the Gregorian calendar. This coincidence happens on rare occasions. Lalaji Maharaj has contributed innumerable innovations in the spiritual field and yogic practices. As Daaji beautifully highlighted in his Basant Panchami message last year, Lalaji's legacy is a guiding light for all of us. This year, we are presented with an extraordinary opportunity and privilege to spread the heartfulness practice across the globe to every heart and every home. Let us embrace this responsibility with unwavering determination and rise to the occasion. Dear Abhyasis, Babuji Maharaj once said, and I quote, "We must have that fountain in us which will spring forth all the time, doing worldly or spiritual work. It will remove the rust settled on the instrument we leave." Unquote. A fountain of love has been activated today. It is flowing freely through our hearts. Now it is for us to ensure that this flow of love inundates all hearts and touches every life. I am sure that our joint efforts would lead to the evolution of a new human consciousness. May Adi Shakti inspire us to accomplish this task. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Govindji. We thank our most honored guests for their august presence among us today. And let us all look forward to spending this beautiful Basant day in remembrance of our Adi Guru, Lalaji Maharaj. Wishing everyone once again a very happy Basant. Namaste.